Who knew killing yourself daily to get odd stunts done would pay you so well? In today's video, we'll be looking at some of the top paid gymnasts in the world. We're talking millions here. If we're being honest, looking at their paychecks has us wanting to practice our flexibility too. But ain't that happening in this lifetime? Anywho, let's dive in. Make sure to stay until the end. To start with, let's establish how consuming the sport is. It's no secret that these athletes spend not only hours or days, but years to get where they're at. Apart from the hefty salaries, the fame and recognition they get also make the career super lucrative. To go into detail, gymnasts spend about 30 hours per week training, and if you're engaging in physical activity for such a long time, we can't even fathom how physically exhausted they must be. They need to practice rigorous discipline to maintain their performance and bodies and not get too negative, but their career might end if they let go and get out of shape. Okay, we take our words back. This kind of hard work isn't cut out for us. This is a sport that has a very short career and lifespan, but despite its briefness, gymnasts get highly paid during their career and even after retirement, which we think makes it worth the effort. Now let's look at the top 10 top paid gymnasts in the world. First off, at number 10, we have Kyle Keith Shufelt. The 40-year-old gymnast is from Canada. The star athlete scored a gold medal in 2014 at the Athens Olympics. Shufelt winning a gold medal was a huge thing for Canadians, as it was also the first medal ever won by a Canadian gymnast. It was such a huge deal that they even named a vault maneuver after him. Our boy was on his way to winning another medal, but unfortunately couldn't because of a judging controversy. Shufelt has one of the most inspiring stories, as both of his legs got injured while training for the World Championship in 2007. He had to go through surgery and was recuperating for months of rehabilitation. However, he entered the game only 11 months after his injury, which inspired and earned him the respect of many Canadian gymnasts. Shufelt is a gymnastics club owner now. Next up at number 9, we've got Alexandra Rose Raceman. Raceman started racing under Mihai and Sylvie Brestignat at the young age of 10 in Massachusetts at a gymnastics club. She got so good so early that she began competing at the age of 14 and even won the junior vault category at the American Classic. Well, color us impressed. We're fantasizing about sending our children to a gymnastics club now. Her winning streak didn't end there, as she also took part in the CoverGirl Junior competition in 2009 and placed 12. Our girl and her girl teammates got popularly named Fierce 5, and their fierceness wasn't only in the name, as they took the gold medal home in the 2012 Olympics. While participating in the 2016 Olympics, Raceman brought home gold once again with her teammates Biles, Douglas, Kosian, and Hernandez. The win made them the third American women's team to win the gold medal. Their title was upgraded from Fierce 5 to Final 5 because that year was the last time the Olympics allowed 5 teammates per team. Yes, we're blowing raspberries at the Olympics management. Following up, we have the Queen, Simone Ariane Biles, at number 8. Our girl is an American artistic gymnast and is brilliant at executing difficult movements. That's us putting it mildly. At the 2016 Rio Olympics, she won 4 gold medals. They celebrated heavily her achievements within the African American community, as she was the first woman to win the all-around title. She set the record for winning the most world championship medals by a female gymnast and is the most celebrated American gymnast with a total of 20 medals. The praise for her just keeps on adding up, as in 2016, Nickelodeon awarded her the Favorite Newcomer Award and even named the Sportswoman of the Year in 2014 by the Women's Sports Foundation. However, despite her many winnings, her earnings predominantly come from endorsements. In 2017, Sports Illustrated featured Biles, and over the years, she's partnered with Hershey's, Nike, and Kellogg's. With her talent and the work she puts in, we're super glad she's celebrated similarly. What's more, let's look at Anastasia Valeryevna Nastya Liukin at number 7. The 33-year-old is an American-Russian and a former gymnast. We can attribute her tremendous skills to genetics, as her parents were popular gymnasts in the Soviet Union. That said, Liukin kills it in gymnastics, so we don't entirely credit her parents for her skill. Our girl won her first ever national senior title in 2005, despite being skill qualified but not age eligible when she tried to join the U.S. Olympic team in 2004. Yes, she was that good. Give her a few years and she successfully got the all-around champion in the 2008 Olympics. Liukin became a 5-time medal winner and was the third American woman to get an all-around gold medal. Not only that, but she was also the U.S. representative for 3 World Championships and 1 Olympic game. However, she had to take early retirement despite trying to make a comeback in 2012. The cause for it was her many failed trials. After that, she took a turn and signed on several fat-checked endorsements. Her endorsements are with Subway and CoverGirl, and even has a clothing line called Supergirl by Nastya at JCPenney. Not to mention Gabrielle Christina Victoria Douglas at number 6. Douglas is an American artistic gymnast and is the first ever African to win the individual all-around champions title in the history of the Olympics. The 26-year-old is not only the first female African to win the title of all-around champion in the history of the Olympics, but the first ever African, period. Mad respect for her. Being the dedicated queen she is, she started her training when she was only 6 years old. She moved to Iowa at 14 to formally start training with Lang Chow and lived with a host family. Yes, people, living away from your family at such a young age is is the kind of sacrifice it requires becoming a legend at such a young age. She earned the nickname Flying Squirrel owing to her ability to reach mind-blowing heights from the apparatus. The nickname was coined by the U.S. team coordinator Marta Karolyi. She's a favorite all around, and has a reality TV show, Douglas Family Gold, and a biopic called The Gabby Douglas Story. The young queen is not only good at gymnastics, but he has even written books. Raising the Bar was released in 2013, and Grace Golden Glory My Leap of Faith in 2012. Moving on at number 5, we have Bart Conner. Conner is an American and a retired Olympic gymnast. The man brought home 2 gold medals in 1984 at the Summer Olympic Games. He made a remarkable move at the men's parallel bars the same year, which gymnasts called the Conner Spin. Conner now owns a gymnastics academy with his partner Nadia Comaneci. His club is called Bart Conner Gymnastics Academy, and his partner Nadia is a retired Romanian gymnast. Honestly, he's living the best life. Now he is the editor of International Gymnast magazine and also works as a commentator for gymnastics events on television. He has a place in the Oklahoma Hall of Fame, USA Gymnastics Hall of Fame, and U.S. Olympic Committee, and is also the vice chairperson of the Special Olympics International Board of Directors. Try saying that in a single breath, we dare you. At number 4, let's learn more about Mary Lou Retton. Retton is a retired American gymnast. Her gold medal is significant because she was the first American woman in the Olympics to win the all-around gold medal in 1984. Unfortunately, because of an injured wrist, she had to miss the 1983 World Championship, but we're sure she would have brought home gold that year too. Here's an interesting fact. She had surgery only 5 weeks before the 1984 Summer Olympics because of an injured knee during training. It's inspiring how she recovered sufficiently to beat Szabo in only 0.05 seconds and secure her all-around gold medal. Retton retired in 1986, but not before she won her 3rd American Cup in 85. Throughout the 80s and 90s, she appeared in TV commercials for McDonald's, Energizer, BPA Bowling, Dairy Queen, Wheaties, and Revco. She also became the spokesperson and the face of Wheaties, which we assume added a ton to her fortune. Let's learn more about Alicia Marie Sacramone Quinn at number 3. Sacramone is also a retired American artistic gymnast. She bagged the title of the 3rd most decorated American in gymnastics history by winning 10 medals at the World Championships. That said, her performances had been inconsistent, and eventually in 2004 became the reason for her missing the chance to become a part of the Athens team. However, at the World Championships in 2005, our girl came back strong and won gold in floor exercises and bronze in vault. Sacramone retired in 2009 and tried her best to make a comeback. Sadly, in 2012, she didn't qualify for the Olympic team. That's not it though. The 35-year-old became the first athlete spokeswoman with Nastia Liukin for CoverGirl and starred in a Gatorade commercial too. Sacramone is married to Brady Quinn and is the spokeswoman for Team 24 Fitness. Let's look at Shannon Lee Miller at number 2. Miller was a magnificent 7-team member in the 1996 Olympics and is a retired American artistic gymnast. With 7 medals at the Olympics, she's one of the most decorated American gymnasts. All in all, she scored 16 World Championship and Olympic medals. Miller was the reigning most decorated American gymnast before Simone Biles took her crown. The 45-year-old is an ovarian cancer survivor, and her experience inspired her to set up a website and hold regular radio shows. Being the queen that she is, she also launched a book about a healthy lifestyle and is the president and corporate speaker of her namesake foundation. Finally, at number 1, we have Nadia Elena Comaneci. Comaneci is a retired Romanian gymnast and is the first ever to be given 10s across the board way back in the 1976 Olympic Games. She had 7 perfect 10 scores and won 5 gold medals in total. Not only that, but she was also recognized as one of the athletes of the 21st century by the Laureus World Sports Academy. The 61-year-old is married to Bart Conner, also an Olympic gold medalist. The couple is a member of the board of directors of the Special Olympics. Love that they're serving gymnastic royalty. Nadia was also given the title Hero of Socialist Labor and declared a national hero by the then Romanian president Nicolae Ceausescu. That's a wrap for this video. Who's your favorite gymnast from our list? And has their fame motivated you to hit the gym too? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.